Okay, in this lecture we're going to be talking about Excel templates. And the reason I like to talk about Excel templates is because even if you don't get your own Excel skills up to a level where you can create complex spreadsheets that do everything that you want them to do, you can still use the pre-formatted templates that Excel has created and provided for you to accomplish a lot of work, improve your efficiency, and harness the incredible calculating power of Excel. So let's just take a peek at some of the templates that are available in Excel, and then I'm just going to give you a walkthrough of a couple of really nice, useful templates that are right here in Excel. So as you remember from the tour, this is where you start a blank workbook from scratch. These are various tours of Excel and other features in Excel. And then when we scroll down, we have a bunch of templates. And even on this first page, you can see a few things that most people would be able to use. For instance, an academic calendar. And when you click on it, it just brings up a kind of a little preview of it. And then if you want to go to that Excel document, you just click on the Create button and it opens it up. But we're going to take a look at this calendar in a minute. It's really simple, but it's really effective. And we're going to take a look at this budget in a few minutes too. But you can see how they've really done a really sharp job and even made it pretty with little clip art inserted and a pivot chart right here, which I'll explain to you in a minute. And these are all pre-created by Excel and just ready for you to use. And if you're brand new to Excel, trying to use even these pre-formatted templates might be a little bit challenging. But once you've gone through this course, you'll recognize almost all of the different features and elements of these types of spreadsheets, and you'll be able to use them and modify them with your own data much more effectively. So we have budgets, calendars, inventory lists, a to-do list, scroll down a bit, profit and loss statement for a business, a wedding budget, every wedding needs one of those, attendance records, a simple monthly budget, and so on and so forth. You can also, as I've mentioned before, you can also go into these subcategories and find a whole ton of additional templates in here. For instance, we can go to calculator. This gives you all kinds of different calculations. Sugar gram calculations, balloon payment loan, loan comparison calculators, refinance calculators, college loan calculators, and so on and so forth. We'll click back on home. That'll take us back to the beginning. And of course, you can also just do a search if there's something that you're looking for. Like if I want to do a budget, I just type in budget, hit enter, and it brings back a whole list of different budget templates right here. Okay, so while we're on the subject of budgets, let me just give you a closer look at this one, just so I can show you how powerful this is. So the first thing I'm going to do, so I can explain this to you more clearly, is I'm going to delete some fields for the moment, just to make it less confusing. And then I'll add them in so you can see them later. So if you look at this, it's basically showing your income. So this particular person made $9,600 this month, and then it shows your expenses. So they spent $7,860. And these totals are calculated out of the data that they've put into their spreadsheet. And then over here it gives a budget summary. So it has all the different categories where they've spent money. So entertainment, insurance, savings or investments, food, etc. And then those are all laid out in this nice table here. And by the way, this is called a pivot table, which is something that we'll be looking at later in this course. But this just shows each category. So the children's category, they've spent $140 this month. And this number, along with all these other numbers of expenses, goes into this calculation. Now as we scroll down a little bit more, over here we have what's called a pivot chart. And the pivot chart takes all of this same information, all of these numbers from the pivot table, and it just translates it into a visual representation of the numbers. So for instance, if we look over on this side of the chart, we'll see under housing that the total expenses for housing is $2,700. And then if we go over to this chart, we can see here that housing represents 34% of the total expenses for this household. And all of the information on these pages comes from another sheet in their workbook where they've entered all of their information into this table. So you basically just go here and you enter in your costs. So if your extracurricular activities cost $40, you type in the number 40, hit enter, and it puts your costs in there. You put in all of your costs for this whole worksheet. Then you go back to your budget, you click on the table, you refresh the table, and it updates all of the numbers in here. And then it gives you your totals and tells you exactly what your budget is. Now the things that I went ahead and deleted, I'll show you those because they're a little bit less critical to the equation, but they also include projected income, which means that they made a plan for how much they were going to make, and you can see that they actually wound up making $100 more than they projected, and then they make a projection for how much they're going to spend in their budget, which is actually an important part of a budget because you're basically determining how much you want to spend. And then they actually spent $155 less than what they estimated. And then that's calculated right here. So it shows that they spent $155 less than what they projected. So that's one example of a really powerful but simple spreadsheet that you can use in Excel. Let's look at another one. And this one's even simpler. It's just an academic calendar. But what's cool about this calendar is that because it's in a spreadsheet, it can be changed. So we can change the year here, and it adjusts all the dates accordingly. And go into the future. So this is a calendar template that is always valid. You can go into the month and you can change your starting month. So if we were in March and we wanted to just start it right now, we'd just go here and click March, and it'll put your dates right in. And then of course it's scrollable too, so you can scroll through the different months. And then there's even one more feature here. If you click on the first day here, you can have a little drop down and you can decide what day of the week you want to start on. So this is set for Monday through Sunday, but you could change that to a more typical week, so it's Sunday through Saturday. And then of course all these are editable, so you can just pop in here, and if you have a lunch meeting, you can just type in lunch meeting 1 p.m. hit enter, and your calendar is ready to go. So my challenge to you is to go into this screen, search for a template that you're interested in. Maybe it's a workout log. So you type in workout, hit enter, and here are some really great ones. So you can go into this exercise planner, for instance, preview it and see if it's something that would work for you. And then I want you to open this or create it, and I want you to play around with it. So I want you to go in, and I want you to kind of figure out what's going on here. For instance, this one has your name, your trainer, your start date, exercises, and all of your different information that you enter in here as you go. And then check out the other tabs too. And play around with this by entering in some pretend information and see what the spreadsheet does. And in doing so, you'll bring up some more questions in your mind for what the possibilities of an Excel spreadsheet are. So that's an introduction to how to use Excel templates to instantly help you become more efficient, organized, and productive.